Here is a look at the first round matchups. Bigfoot will be going up against Excalibur right off the bat. Then it'll be King Crunch up against Tropical Thunder. Maximum Destruction up against Hurricane Force. Screamin Demon versus Black Stallion. Next we'll have Destroyer taking on the Grave Digger. Dan Runcie and the Power Wheels will be taking on Eradicator. Then it'll be Lion X be paired up against the Nightmare, Snakebite versus Devastator, and Big Dog going up against Barefoot. We are indeed going to start with this opening round with Bigfoot, Andy Brass taking on Charlie Pauken in the Excalibur, as Charlie Pauken has to look across the dome to face Andy Brass and Bigfoot. Foot's got a big lead early. Andy Brass makes it around the turn pretty easily. Excalibur with the leaf spring suspension is bouncing around a lot and coming around. It is going to be an easy victory for Andy Brass in the big bad Ford. And Excalibur takes down one of the poles there. Here is the replay. Play Bigfoot an easy victory. Let's go down to Alex, who's down with Andy.
I was actually a little bit nervous after that first run, racing against Excalibur, Charlie Pauken. He's a very good competitor, and first time being back in this truck after a while, it really gets you. It really can get you feeling very intimidated. So, but all is well ends well. I actually did pretty good after that first run.
We will begin. All right, our next round will feature David Smith and King Crunch taking on Wayne's Mosaic out of Jupiter, Florida, driving the Tropical Thunder. They're both staged. Here they go. Tropical Thunder. Oh, Thunder with the haul shot. Coming to that second speed bump. King Crunch takes the lead. Holy cow, this is going to be a close race. Down to the turn, that hairpin turn. This is a U-turn course. Down the home stretch to the cars. Looks like King Crunch got the victory. Here's the replay coming around that turn. Oh my gosh. Wayne's Mosaic is right there with David Smith. Coming around, and that is a set of 12 cars, by the way. And David Smith grabs the victory. Here's the second replay. Here's another replay at it. I mean, look at that. Keep in mind, that is 12 cars right there in a single set. And look how close that race was. Wow, David Smith does get the victory, driving King Crunch. Tropical Thunder may come back as one of our fastest losers a little bit later. Alright, here comes our next matchup. Neil Elliott and Maximum Destruction taking on Steven Thompson, driving the Hurricane Force Chevrolet. Both of them are very good competitors, but I think Steve has to be a little bit nervous because he's taking on one of the biggest guys in the world. And look at that, he's got an early lead, but here comes Maximum Destruction coming into the turn. Maximum Destruction has the lead coming off the turn. This is gonna be a good race to the cars, and it's gonna be Neil Elliott. Neil Elliott and Maximum Destruction takes the win. Wow, that has got to bring some hopes into Tom Mentz's team after a long drought. They've really had some bad luck this season. This could be a glimmer of hope for them. Next up, Michael Waters and Black Stallion taking on Gary Bauer in the Screamin Demon. Ford against Ford in this particular matchup. And off the start in a big dome stadium, looks like Michael Waters has the early lead. Oh my goodness gracious, he's got a big lead. Oh my God, he is way ahead coming into the corner. Coming to the 12-car pile, and it's going to be Michael Waters in Black Stallion as Screamin' Demon takes down a finish line pole. That's not going to help him any. Oh my gosh. That is 12 cars in that jump, and Michael Waters just about cleared that entire set. Next up, Pablo Huffbaker driving Grave Digger, going up against Dan Evans and the Destroyer Ford. This is going to be pretty much a big race. Now off the start, oh my gosh, was Dan Evans asleep at the wheel or what? Pablo Huffbaker taking his time around the turn. Oh my gosh, that was a legal run. Hey, Pablo Huffbaker lays down a legal pass, and he's going to take the victory here. I mean, last time he was on here, he was disqualified for not hitting the cars. Wow, that was a legal run. Alex is standing by.
Pablo, what did you think about that run?
Well, to be honest with you, I was a little nervous. Last time I did an event like this, I got disqualified for not hitting the cars. But this course was a little different. It was a U-turn course. I had hung the turn well, had it well executed. Won the race against Dan Evans and Destroyer Roar. So I'm now pretty comfortable with the track now. Our next matchup will pit Dan Runte in the Power Wheels Ford up against the Eradicator Dodge of AntiSlip Co. And they're off already. Wow. That was pretty quick. Coming around, looks like Dan Runte has the lead coming into the turn. Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel! Dan Runte cleared the entire set of cars. Keep in mind, that is 12 cars in that final jump, and he clears them all. I mean, look at that. Major error, and he wins easily.
I gotta admit, that was a pretty close race. Running somebody like that, AntiSlip Co., he's a pretty tough competitor. I didn't even know he even cleared the entire set of cars. All I was doing was running my own race, and I knew it was and I thought he was coming into the turn. He was right there with me. I knew it was probably going to be pretty tight.
I'm pretty sure about that, Dan. Next up will be Andy Hoffman in the Nightmare up against Rick Swanson in the Line-X Ford. This is a pretty good matchup featuring Ford versus Chevrolet. And it looks like Line-X is ahead coming down the short straightaway, getting set up for the turn. Oh! Rick Swanson, Line-X on two wheels. That's going to cost him some time, and Andy Hoffman is going to win the race. Oh! Line-X is in trouble! And he's over on his roof. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is a violent rollover for Rick Swanson and Line-X. Here is the replay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. Holy cow, look at that truck cartwheel. On its nose, it's on its side, it's on its back, it's on its roof. Holy mackerel. Rick Swanson. Tough break. Next up will be Mark Schrader, the Monster Jam announcer, part-time and driving the Devastator today. He's going to go up against one of the Bigfoot team's finest, Eric Meager and the Snakebite Ford. And look at that. That Snakebite is absolutely blowing Devastator away. Mark Schrader's trying to play catch up, but I don't think he has enough time to do it. That turn is critical, and Snakebite is gonna drive away, clear the entire set of cars like Runte did, and he is your winner. Holy cow. I mean, look at this replay. He is gonna hammer it and clear all 12 of those cars. Alright, final race of round 1. Big Dog Doug Nolte going up against, out of Pontoon Beach, Illinois, Todd Frolic in the Barefoot Dodge. Here we go. Looks like Big Dog might have had the whole shot, but Barefoot in the lead coming into the first turn. Todd Frolic and Barefoot makes the turn. Doug Nolte knows if he was going to beat Barefoot, he was not going to have him lead coming off the turn, and Barefoot is already ahead at this point. The race is over. So chances beating Barefoot for Doug Nolte are over and done. Todd Frolic, the Barefoot Dodge, advances into round number 2, taking down one of the finish line poles. Almost cleared the entire set of cars like the Bigfoot team did. But don't you dare go away just yet. Round 2's coming up.